Hi, guys. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are. um, I see many of you have already posted the questions. Um, and guys, I I had uh, I had made a few levels at devastrology for the folks to support because many of the people had put in the comments that they want to contribute to the channel and they want to just support. Um but there is only just one level which allows people to basically get access to the readings and nothing else. So the idea was to give access to others who just wanted to contribute to Dev astrology, not necessarily looking forward to get the readings. I just want to clarify, it is very clearly mentioned on the levels as well that bless Dev astrology is the topmost tier, which is for readings. And again, it is, when compared to anybody who's been doing lives, it's the cheapest version that is being offered. And last reading when I was doing for the first part of Feb, a lot of people joined, but you guys, I did not realize that it was not for that. So I just want to be highlighting this thing, that you're free to listen to this thing, but I will be taking questions of the people who are actually part of that segment in the membership. And I do plan to take a break after this because it's been very demanding and taking toll on my body as well. I have lots of pressure of work. Been trying to churn out videos as well. So this is an announcement that I will take a break from the weekly or the bi-weekly readings that I've been doing here online. For the month of February, this is the last one. Of course, there is no push required for you guys um, to be a member, and if you do not want to. But the advantage that you will have with a member is that a lot of the videos I will be now releasing in advance, so that you can get access to it. And it is just a support mechanism. If you guys can support your the channel, there's nothing like it. Individually, it has been taking a lot of toll. I've been trying to utilize a lot of AI tools, so to speak, and expand on this. But I just wanted to clarify and highlight so that you are aware. I don't intend to be mean to anybody, guys. You know me, the way I run it, and I kind of answered everybody only to realize, gosh, because if I don't follow what I have already listed on the channel, okay, then I'm being unfair to the people who are contributing at that level. And it is clearly highlighted that bless you is the level at which is the top tier of the level at which you get the questions answered. So it is unfair to the people who've been doing it for months now. Okay, I hope you guys understand and where I'm coming from. So this is so shitty. I don't like to do this, but today I will have to um, select the respective set of folks who are at that particular level itself. Okay, so I'm going to select. There are about, yes, I have the list of all the folks who are on the bless you Dev astrology level, and I will be taking questions for folks at that level. And if you um, I completely understand, some of you might have missed reading it, okay, who've joined at a lower levels. Like $1 is like 80 rupees, for example. In India, I think 50 rupees, 29 rupees, something of that sort. So that is because many fans requested, Dev, you have to have a tier where people just want to help you contribute the growth of the channel. They don't have an option, and the top tier is too expensive. So I just heard that voice and I put that in place. Okay. So I hope this announcement is clear and it is making sense to everyone. With that, I will take questions as they get started. I think the first question is from Sindhu. Sindhu, thank you for contributing. You can listen in, but you are not in the question tier, so I will have to skip this. Um, the next is from Manish. I'm sorry, guys, you are not at that tier, and that's the reason I have to skip some of these questions. I see so many of the questions coming in. Yes, most of the people who joined last time are not the ones who are. So I'll take up the question of RS. RS has been a member for the last uh, couple of months, and he is at the tier at which we are taking up the questions. So RS, with that, I'll pick up your question. All right, and let me see if I already have your. I think RS, you are with the name Raj, if I remember correctly. So let's open that. October 10th. Yes, I have your details. 5 a.m. Perfect. So your question is, can I succeed as a creative writer in my current dasa, or do you suggest me to continue in pharma industry? All right. See, RS, you have to understand that creative writing or fictional writing of any sorts will be a combination of success coming in through third, fifth, and 11th. Okay. Now, your third lord is Mars. It is sitting in the 11th house, though in debilitation, but it is sitting in Punarvasu Nakshatra. I like that. That's a good placement for Mars to be. Now, uh, it is the nakshatra of Jupiter. Okay, so that is the first thing which is happening. So it's in a good dignity from that perspective, and Mars is also your most powerful planet when it comes to Shadbala. So I think that will explain the bit with its strength, and it gives an exalted aspect to your fifth house. So even though Mars is in debilitation, your intent towards creativity would be very, very high. Okay. And yes, I think pharma is something that suits you because Saturn is giving an aspect, even though he's sitting, and most probably you should be working with a foreign pharma company, like some international or some kind of an international connection in terms of exports happening. Something of that should be there. Okay. Because Sun is also coming into Lagna, right? Being the 12th Lord. I see a very strong connection with that. Now, the other bit that I notice is that from your moon chart, Jupiter is the Lord of third house, and he is sitting um, in the ninth house, though it is sitting in Ardra Nakshatra. Okay, but he is sitting in the ninth from moon perspective. And again, moon is the 10th Lord from moon chart perspective and coming into Lagna. So, a couple of things. Yes, you can try creative writing, but Raj RS, I don't want you to be quitting your job and doing that. You are currently in Ketu Dasha. That is the last thing I would want you to do that. It is a good distraction for you to pursue other things. Do not expect all your bets coming in from your writing pursuits itself. But I see the possibility of gain. Okay. And I'll tell you when the gain is going to come. It's due a little far ahead in terms of timelines. Maybe some small gains might come in this year in post August, but the possibility of gains is scattered over a period of time. I think you will have to push yourself to write something. Jupiter Antardasha and Mars Pratyantar, which is in 2026, is going to be a good window for you to figure out those gains. Got it? So work with that aspect in mind. And the Antardasha of Jupiter, whenever it comes, which is a little late, but whenever it comes, it will give you an extraordinary window in 2033. So keep writing, have some sort of, let's say, series available for you, and that should work out for you. Now, important thing is, in your stories, nobody will tell you this. Okay, that is the advantage of coming to me. In your stories, bring in some sort of action. It should be high action packed thrill, um, using some sort of brain, solving some problems. Write your story around it. Okay, I have a movie director from um, I cannot disclose, okay, because that person takes personal reading from me. And many of you, because the the person kind of making web series which is available on some of the, I don't know if you guys have heard of Hulu. His web series is coming on Hulu. Okay, so last year he took that consultation, very creative guy, and he's just made a shift. So again, very specific to the kind of storyline the guy wanted to pivot on, like what kind of, and he's this time he's coming up with a web series which is something he's never done in his career. Okay, so you have to understand what the planets are asking you to do, and this can be very, very rewarding. So bring some emotions, bring some like thinking, like some analytical thinking, mathematical kind of thinking, solving, and some thrill into your story writing, and keep doing it, like keep doing in the form of series. Understand it will take time, because the third lord from moon, Jupiter, is in Ardra. Okay, it will take time. So don't think it is going to happen very quickly for you. And I keep repeating, debilitated planets bring in a lot of money. Okay, they bring in a lot of money. So if you are doing uh, and but they give success after after failures. So be prepared to fail. They give success better than exalted planets. Okay, and it is in Kendra to moon, so that is a good thing for your debilitated Mars. 10th from moon. Huh. Okay. So that is, so it is getting niche bhang as well. All right. Now with that, I will move ahead and I will see which is the next person, because I answered questions of Viloch, Sashi, Shreya, most of these people last time as well. But Shreya is a paying member of the highest tier, so I will be picking her question next. Shreya, give me a second. I think I should have your details with me. If clients, Shreya PQRS. All right. So Shreya's chart is 1824 2000. Huh. Got it. I'm looking to get married between 2028 and 2030. Will that be a favorable period for things to materialize? How will my future spouse and married life will be? A huge shout out to you for always being so patient and gracious. Thank you, Shreya. That is very kind of you. Now, your question is between 2028 and 2030. Shreya, can you not plan to get married earlier? I'll tell you the reason. First of all, you have multiple planets in your seventh house, and I think you are already aware of it. Sun exalted, Saturn debilitated, Mars in its own sign with Jupiter. Two of them are in Bharni Nakshatra. Mars is in Kritika, which is like the lord of the seventh house itself. So Mars is in the nakshatra of Surya. Okay, Bharni is the nakshatra which is ruled by Venus and Saturn. Good for Saturn to be there at least, even though if it is in debilitation, but that debilitation is getting cancelled for you. So that's a good thing. As I was explaining, Nijbang is coming into play for you as well. However, Sun is in the nakshatra of Ketu. It's in Ashwini. Okay. Now, the challenge that I see is, I would recommend, if you were to take my feedback, a little early. Okay. I think from April 2027 onwards, or even from Feb 2027 onwards, halaki that is not the best period. Skip that. From April of 2027 onwards till 2029, hold on, hold on. One thing is you need chart matching done. Okay. One thing is that you need chart matching done, and from your moon chart, moon is debilitated, but Venus is the seventh lord coming into fifth. Good thing it is coming in Revati Nakshatra, sitting next to Mercury. And Mercury is, it's in debilitation. So uh, sorry, you asked a very critical question related to marriage. I don't want to be jumping the gun. Mm, Shadbala is weak of that. Okay. Now, see, first thing is, with this many number of planets, you have to make sure that chart matching is done, because see, multiple planets in a seventh house is not a great thing from a marriage perspective. It's very good thing from you being entrepreneurial, doing something of your own. From material gains perspective, it's a very good thing. Okay, but marriage is more of spiritual connection. Okay, so keep that in mind. And exalt, I'm pretty sure you would have seen my planet series as well as the seventh lord series, lord of houses series. So it would have given you a lot of clarity for your own chart. uh, Now, mm, Rahu's aspect is on Venus and Mercury, and Ketu is not aspect. And 1 second, your Dasamsa, Venus is sitting with Ketu. Oh, and Saturn is giving an aspect. Boss, see, challenges will come in marriage, okay? And I never use the word denial, but challenges will come related to marriage. One thing I want you to remember is that, and Jupiter is the lord of sixth coming into seventh, okay? When when that period comes, if you consider having a discussion, then please do come for one-to-one discussion. I would recommend that. For now, I will say that hmm, oh boy, for now I will say that you cannot get married in the antardasha of Mercury, okay, which is of course far away. Saturn antardasha, I'm okay with, and I'm also okay with the antardasha of Jupiter. Okay, so starting from April 2027 all the way till 2033, you have a window. 2032. Okay, that is the long window that you have. There could be some delays, and you chart matching is very important for you. Okay, very important for you because of your Navamsa. Also, there are a few things that you will have to keep in mind. That's all I will say for now. And okay, and please don't fall for this trickery of these many gun milan and all that stuff. No, you have to, like, I've talked a lot about it. Maybe I'll make a video about it because so many people come to me for personal consultation also, and I will make a video so that people can get the answer free of cost. I'll do that. Okay, that's not a problem. I don't want people coming for the heck of consultation. That has never been my goal, and I've been announcing it on my channel every time. I want to enable people, and that's why I'm trying to give readings which are much clearer by themselves. All right. So, Shreya, I hope that question is answered. Sorry, I had to take some time because it is an important question with respect to the life. Now, Shalini, my friend, I think, I think, my friend, you are in a tier which I know you took up a fight for me online on comment section. I was reading for that. That person has been, she's a brash. She's been writing. She's going to every YouTube channel and she's doing the same thing. And she runs her own YouTube channel, which is not succeeding. That is the reason. But again, I'm okay with people criticizing as long as the feedback is, constructive. So that is the challenge. And my friend Shalini, I think, yeah, you are not in that tier. I'm so sorry about this. You're not in the. Last time I had already taken up your question, but I don't see in that tier. So I answered your question in the first go. Okay, last time when you became the member. So I'll skip it today. Guys, I just want to highlight what is happening. Many of you have joined the membership, but it is clearly mentioned on the membership page that Bless You Astrology is the one where you get readings. And I announced, nevertheless, today that it's the last day. I need some break. I've been getting physically tired now. Uh, so it will come to an end. You can choose to end that membership, but if you want to continue supporting, I have created lower level tiers so that whatever is your shraddha, whatever you feel good, if you feel good, and if you don't, if you think that it's just a waste of time, this guy doesn't deserve it, do not contribute. Okay. And the intent of this contribution is very simple. I'll be very transparent about it. 50% I'm donating. Um, After tax, whatever I get, because just to understand, YouTube takes about 45%, so I anyways get 50%, and then I pay 40% tax on that. So whatever then eventually comes, I again plan to donate it in the form of um, Shiv Puja, because I believe in Shiva. So Rudra Abhishek is what I plan to conduct with whatever is coming in, do that contribution to the nearest temple that I have. And then 50% for just tools and upgrades that I keep using for devastrology. Okay. So that is the intent. So if you contribute, that is where your contribution goes. It goes majorly to YouTube, and the remaining to Shiva in some form, or any causes that I plan to spend upon, and rest of it. Okay, so you are aware what is happening about it. Shalini, sorry about that. We'll have to skip. Rajat, um, I'll again just make sure that, yeah, Rajat, you are also not in the tier. I'm so sorry, guys. Uh, Rohit, I will pick up your next question. You are in the bless you tier, so I will create. I think I have to just create your profile because you could be new. I'll just create your profile. A Rohit. And I think Rohit, you joined yesterday. Thank you for joining in, my friend. 2003, 10:50 p.m. 22:50 p.m. India, Odisha. Okay. Odisha and the place. Berhampur. Berhampur. All right. So, my friend, I have your chart in front of me. So, your question is, good morning. Oh boy. Yeah, Rohit's chart itself I created, right? Rohit. Yes. And the other one was Rajat. Rajat is not a member of that tier. Got it. So, Rohit, your birth chart is here, ready. Now, your question is 10:50 p.m. Yes, your question is, I am studying for railways and have given the prelims in December 24. Can I clear it? And mains are in April. Can clear. All right. So you are basically going to be understanding about the dashas, and you are correctly running Rahu Mahadasha. Okay. And let me quickly jump and check what is. So you made your attempt in Rahu Venus, all right, and you are currently running Rahu Surya, and it is going to continue into April as well when you will be in Rahu Moon. Okay, got it. Now let me quickly have a look at your chart. So uh, your Venus is sitting in Aquarius. Surya is in Pisces, fifth house. Jupiter exaltation में in Pushya Nakshatra, very nice. राहु कृतिका में है. ओके, सूर्य के नक्षत्र में है वो. ये रहती आ गया, मून श्लेषा में आ गया. सॉरी, मरकरी इसमें. गॉट इट. मरकरी अश्विनी में आ गया. ओके, कृतिका में आ गया. सैटर्न नक्षत्र में मार्स. वो 1 2 3 4. See, I sense, see, competition perspective, Mercury is a little weak for you. That is the problem. Mercury is a little weak for you, but your Surya is strong. That is a good thing. Okay. Mm, and from your moon chart perspective, 1 2 3 4 5 6 Venus की शादी. Good. Good. So that is a good news. All right. Let me just go one more level deeper. Okay. I need to go one more level deeper. And I need to see what was happening in 2024 December. Rahu, Venus, and either it would have been Jupiter, Saturn, or Mercury. Jupiter or Saturn रहा होगा most probably. Either Jupiter or Saturn. Jupiter exalted है. Okay, so if it was in the first half of December, it could have been very good. Okay, I see because railways and all this kind of stuff, you have to get the support of Mars and Saturn, more importantly. Even in, so December Saturn is 1.4. Ha, yeah, you should clear the exam. Okay, Rohit, you should clear your December exam, whatever you took. I think you should clear your December examination. All right. And your second question is, in April, I think you will get positive news, bro. You will get positive news. And your April period, give me 1 second, please. अप्रैल में मून पे आ गया नक्षत्र, सूर्य का है, सूर्य 1.22 पे है, मून इज 1.35. गुड. Just be patient, guys. I need 1 minute to evaluate. So in April, again, between 18th April till 30th April, very good period for you. Okay, 18 to 30th. Even the first week of April is okay, but boss, do not drop the guards. Okay, because I'll tell you why. Do not drop the guards, because your planets that are supporting the selection, they are having very good shadbala, but the planet which is responsible for competition, okay, Mercury, it is your weakest planet in the chart. Mercury is very weak for you, boss. Very, very weak for you. Good part is that Mars is having strength because he rules your sixth house, but Mars is not giving an aspect somehow. He is not able to give an aspect. So do Ganpati Puja, do Shiv Puja, whatever you resonate with, but keep doing Ganpati Puja during this time. Keep doing Hanuman Puja during this time. And do not consider that everything is going to happen automatically. Chances are bright for you. Okay. But the law, Mercury is sitting in weak position in the sixth house, competition house. That is important for you to understand. Else the Dasha is showing support. So understand, there is a promise. If you read from an x-axis, y-axis perspective, and sorry, I need to explain this mathematically. There is no other way I can explain it. If y-axis is denoting the possibility in your chart, the promise in your chart, and x-axis, x-axis is denoting the the success of the event in terms of timeline. That timeline is showing the possibility is good. You are in that period where the possibility is good, but the event horizon is a little weak. That you can change with your own efforts. Okay, so you have to go crazy because time is good, bro. Time is good. Okay, time is good for you. So best of luck. All right. Shalini, I think she has upgraded to Bless You Astrology. Thank you, Shalini. I will pick up your question. I think she's just done that. Folks, I really appreciate you coming in and joining in here. Just to highlight, yeah, Sunita. So anybody, if guys, please read the. I'm repeating it. I've highlighted this before to everyone. Many of the folks on the comment section had asked that please create a section where if we want to contribute to the channel we can do, and that is why I created lower amount sections. But live reading and answering in live is through Bless You Astrology itself. I answered a lot of questions without realizing in the last reading, but that is not the tier, that is the only tier where I answer the questions. And others can listen and watch this, but you have to be in that tier to get the answers to your. I hope you understand that. Nevertheless, I will pick up the questions of the folks um, who've just joined in. I've answered the question of uh, Rohit. I will question tier which one? Prerna. It is very clearly mentioned. It is the topmost tier. Tier is the one where I address the questions. All right. So let's move on to the next chart. All right. So next question is Shalini's question. I'll pick up because I think Shalini has upgraded to that tier, so I'll answer her question. Thank you, Shalini. Thank you for being such a support. I saw the way you kind of supported on the chat comment section as well. Really appreciate that, my friend. Really appreciate that. Like I've not seen many of you guys. I've never met many of you guys, but the way you guys give love, I just want to say I love you. Okay, just in a friendly way. Um, so thank you. All right. So your question is, hi Dev, my details. Yes, Shalini, your details are saved with me. So already opened the chart. I have a question related to my career. Can you please help me inside on it? I am US staffing recruiter. I would be joining new job next week. What should I expect? I know you told me to pursue digital career like acting, etc., but I'm not comfortable with it. Should any form of online business related to art and clothes or accessories should be good for me? Okay, see, eighth house also denotes doing something in hiding. Okay, and that is why I would have given you a recommendation, because you have one, two, three, four, five planets in your eighth house. Okay, in the sign of Aquarius. And remember, sign of Aquarius is the sign of gains. It 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 is a sign which brings in a lot of intake of money. And your beautiful, yeah, your seventh lord and your eighth lord is Saturn, which is going into the ninth house, and it is in exchange with Jupiter, which is the ninth lord. Beautiful. It's a good thing. So I understand if you don't want to pursue your career in that space, and your this thing is hiring, you are anyways coming into US recruitment, where you have to hire for international customer. Okay. um, so that's first of all a positive thing to happen. Now your question is that what is expected to happen. See, you are running through Rahu, Ketu, Jupiter right now, and did you say you are joining next week? Okay, so if you are joining before 27th, then also 27th March se to pehle you will join. Correct. It's a good period you are joining in. Okay, you are joining into a period which is being run by Jupiter. Do not assume everything is going to run smooth. Okay, because Jupiter is the planet which has the lowest bala in your chart. But you will start to do better from March and onwards. You will keep improving in whatever you are doing, and every time, you know, one second, your Mars is also very good. Yeah, your 10th lord is very good. Your seventh and eighth lord is with a lot of strength sitting in the ninth. Marriage is going to give you success. Let me just tell you that you are going to have a positive thing from that perspective too. Mercury is this thing. Mercury यहाँ से यहाँ पे आ गया. हाँ. So do not worry about it. Working in the US recruitment section also means that you might have to work in late night hours. है ना? Eighth house denotes that. So your connection with respect to career will also give. And you see, Mercury is the lord of your 12th coming into 8th. Watch that video of mine. You will get a lot of clarity with that. When Mercury is, I plan to release Mercury in all houses as well. Watch planet in all houses, and also watch the lords of all houses. So you are forming a Viparit Rajog with Mercury coming and sitting in your eighth house. Okay, so international connection is there, and the back end connection is there. So you see what is happening for you, and you will have to build your career. It will take time. Initially you might find success not coming to you, but you will grow. Don't worry about it, you will grow. Okay, take go with the mindset of getting into a leadership role. See that you have to build your team, you have to have people reporting into you. That is the sort of mindset, Shalini, you have to work. Saturn is strong. What is it telling you? It is telling you that there will be subordinates that will come in your life in future, and it is coming into the ninth. Samjho what is happening. And 10th is good for you. And 10th Lord is coming 11 places away from itself into the 8th. You're understanding? And Mars is 1.4, like operating at 140% capacity for you. That's a beautiful thing. Energy is there in you to work hard. So you will, but your start will be slow. Okay, the first month and a half will be slow, and as you transition into the second half of the year, okay, the second half of the year from end of July, August onwards, you will see some better growth coming in for you. Like closures will start happening. You will see that the candidates here you're looking to hire for, unka placement will start happening. All that thing will, you will see that positive tick. So it will take some time. Be persistent, be consistent, you will do well in this space. And e-commerce and stuff, one second, for e-commerce, don't go for anything right now. Okay, don't go for anything right now. See, you are a person who likes luxury. I can see that in your chart. Fashion, luxury, and all that stuff. You like that. Okay, but not right now, yaar. Don't go for e-commerce right now. उसके बाद में जुपिटर है, सैटर्न है. You stick with this thing. You utilize your think of expanding at the leadership level. Shalini, you will do well at that level. All right. With that, I will move on to the next one. So I think, let me check. There's a question from Kapil. I need to see if Kapil is in that segment. No, he's not. Kapil, thank you for being a member, but I think you are not at the tier of Bless You Astrology. Last time, I think I had answered your question as well. I did not realize last time that I was taking everything. Anyways, Pratik Chawla, your question will be taken up. Pratik is a member and he's been a member for a while now. So, Pratik, I will be taking up your question. Um, and guys, I need to be fair. I need to be, people like Pratik, they've been with the channel for long and they are contributing at that level. So, I cannot be unfair to these guys. That is the reason last time I did not realize that mistake, but it is okay. I think it is good karma. I kind of helped at least once to the folks. And again, for people who are getting confused, what the heck is Dev saying? Lot of people had requested different tiers so that they could contribute to Dev astrology in whatever shape or form, small amount, $1, 29 rupees, 30 rupees, that kind of a thing. So I just opened those lowest tiers for others, but I did not realize that it gives access you to join all membership invites. Please understand that the live reading is only for the topmost tier, which is the original tier that has been in place throughout for the last 1.5 years. So that's the reason I had to do all this filtration and stuff. Pratik, your question is okay. So you've asked a question for your wife. New. All right. Wife. I'm assuming you mean 3rd of July. It's a little different here in US. So I just wanted to validate and make sure I'm doing the right thing. 37 p.m. So 21 India, Uttar Pradesh, Faizabad. All right. I have the chart ready for her as well. So the question is, child birth. One second. One second. I need to just, childbirth is an important thing. Very, okay. And Mercury is coming in Pushya Nakshatra. Very nice. So for your wife chart, her fifth house is ruled by Mercury. Okay. Mercury is in retrogression, but it is in good nakshatra also. And हालांकि Surya is sitting in Ardra. I don't like that situation for the fifth house. There could have been certain issues that would have come, but you are running through a very good window. Okay, you are running through a very very good window starting from December 26th, 2024. And with all due respect, whatever attempt you have to do to make it happen, please keep making those attempts. especially especially before until before May mid. Okay, so from today onwards, after watching this video, you know what you have to do. Right from today onwards, all the way till end of April or first second week of May, also I can include in that period. Very good period running. Okay, and Jupiter will in transit also give you an opportunity, but the problem is in her chart, Saturn Pratyantar is coming into play, and Saturn is retrograded. Okay, sitting in the lagna, so it can bring some issues, but if we ignore that, then also the period is very good till August. Okay, because Jupiter is also in transit going to support you, so that is an excellent thing that is happening, guys. Versus Moon Ketu. Acha, Moon Ketu are not in trine also, which is a good thing. Okay, and let me just look from your chart perspective also, because you are also running through the window. Okay, all the way till, guys, this is a very good window. I don't want to disclose much on this subject. Yeah, Surya ki bhi dignity is good for you. Your guys, for both of you, the exactly the overlapping period is running for your spouse, for your wife also, and for you, Pratik. Okay, give your best shot, bro. Keep offering water to Surya. You, Pratik, you yourself, you have to offer water to Surya. Actually, she can also do that, but for your wife, praying to Shivji is important. See, Surya is in her fifth in Ardra. It is a tricky situation. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys have tried it before. Some failures are happening, some issues are coming into play. This is a personal stuff. I cannot be disclosing a lot of information, but I want to tell something, but I cannot. Okay, it's about the lady. So what I'll just recommend you doing is, if it was personal, I would have disclosed it. Okay, I will recommend you that you should do Surya Puja Pratik yourself and ask her to do Shivji's Puja all the period that you guys are trying it. Okay, very good overlap. Both of you are having an overlap. It's a very good period running for you. So keep trying. God bless you both. I hope you guys find success. Manish says, Ram Ram Bhaiya. Ram Ram Manish, bro, thank you. I really like when some of you call me bro. Okay. Uh, I've been the eldest in my family always, so I like it. Thank you, Manish. Now let's read who is the next one due. So some of you have added. Now I don't know if Kanaji, you have just come into the channel or what is the situation, but Kanaji, you are clearly not in the. I'm sorry, bro, you are not in that segment, and that is why I'm not able to find you. Um, yeah, Kanaji, last time I might have answered it. You are in I support. Yeah, yeah, you are in I support. That is not the tier in which I'll be able to address the answers. Again, I'm just clarifying. Many of the people are in the right tier, so I have to be respectful for them. Thank you for contributing. And I understand that this confusion could have caused the problem. If you don't want to continue supporting, I completely get it. It's okay. Um, Kapil. Yeah, Kapil is also not in that tier, so I will have to move ahead. Shalini upgraded it and she left, it seems, from the meeting. I understand, Shreya. All right. Noted. Sunita's question. I don't know if Sunita is in that tier or not. Yeah, so the last time I've answered all of you these questions. Matea, thank you for joining in. But Matea, last time I assume that you are also in the tier where you are. And Matea, guys, has been with the channel for a long, and I think again she also probably would have got confused. But the live reading where I answer the questions is at bless you level itself. Every other level is just for you to contribute, and you will get the list of the facilities that you get at each level. So it is just a facility. If you want to contribute and be a member, you will get access to new videos and stuff, which is what I will do. But again, it will depend on the tier that you are in. I will some of the transit videos I'll try and release it earlier for you folks. But bless you astrology is at the level at which you get the questions answered. Sunita is not there. Shreya has asked her question and she upgraded. um, Ali Bharti, my friends, you are in support layer, can't move ahead. Thank you, Shalini. That is very kind of you, my friend. Sunita, I already explained it to you. This thing. Um, Ali and couple, you guys are not at the tier. Just to help you understand, the tier is okay. Maybe this is the last reading, nevertheless. So I ठीक है Kanaji, I understand your perspective. I think both Kanaji, um, Dev Kamani, yes, you are at that tier. I will answer your question. I will take Kanaji's question as well. I will uh, RN, the reason you are getting skipped is okay. I'll take RN's question because you guys have taken to that $5 tier. I get it. Hold on, I will take those questions. Let me just filter very quickly. Dev Kamani is at that layer. I know that. All right. Let me. Tierra Brown, thank you, my friend. I really appreciate that. Um, Prerna upgraded to that tier. Thank you, Prerna. Vinay Yadav, you have to be a member. You can just view this thing, but none of this will work. You can please retract and take that contribution back. You could actually be a member with that amount, the first layer itself, by the way. Um, all right. Where Aditya's question is there. Aditya, hold on. There are a bunch of people who've joined in, so I will just pick one question. Actually, let me take Aditya's question because his details are saved. Aditya's details are saved. So, when will I get married in terms of time periods, and curious to know the spouse characteristics, any major challenges in life? Kanaji and the other two folks whose named I called out, I will come back to you. Give me a second, please. I will just answer this question. Um, so, Aditya, for you, just to understand, your moon is in the Lagna in Aries itself, and you are an Aries ascendant. Venus is sitting in Capricorn for you. Okay. Be aware of one thing, and I'm going to be doing the series of, excuse me. So I'm going to be doing a series of planets in different signs as well. After I finish off in different houses, you have a very interesting placement of this Venus sitting in Capricorn. One thing you have to be aware, my friend, that you will have to offer more into the relationship to your spouse. She will extract more from you. Okay. And you have to be a giver in this relationship and make peace with that. That is okay. The person, the spouse, will be traditional in thought process, old schools. There is a possibility of complexion being um, uh, like the typical Indian complexion, or a little bit on the darker side as well. Not on the fair side. A lot of times you get fair complexion, but that looks less prominent. Saturn is also sitting with Ketu, and Venus is in Shravan Nakshatra, nevertheless. But uh, thought process is going to be a little old school. Okay, they might not like. Um, they might not like to like they would be. attuned to the modern thought process, but it's when it comes to running a family, when it comes to love affairs, relationships, they would want to be old school. One interesting thing is they would still be a very kind hearted person. Your spouse would be a very kind hearted person at the end of the day. Emotion will be there, okay, but somewhere you might find a mismatch that, unless and until you do more for her, she will not be able to understand or reciprocate enough. So that is one challenge that you could face. But having said that, I think good you should attract a good religious partner or spiritual partner, if I may say. That thing is going to be there. She is going to be lucky for your career. Okay, you will grow. You will grow. High chances she could end up being a working person as well herself, or she would have been working before marriage in some multinational company or some large corporation, something of that sort. I see a very high chances coming in. Okay, that also comes into play. Now your last bit of the question is major challenges. I told you, boss, major challenges: ego clash. You have to be submissive to your wife, you have to listen to her, you have to offer more to her. She will demand more from you. Be ready with that. Venus and Capricorn, expect that. Okay, I can see a couple of more things about physical traits, but I don't want to say them. I don't know if it sounds appropriate or not. I can one to one tell with a lot of confidence, but a few things I can observe, I will skip. So I will not say from a physical trait perspective. Um, but Aditya, you've been a member for a while. Thank you for sticking around and contributing. And this is the last reading from a reading live reading perspective. I plan to put a halt at least for some time because it's been too demanding. I completely understand if you would not want to contribute further. You can choose to be at a lower tier if that helps. If you want to continue contributing to the astrology, but you've been a very good Samaritan and supporter. Thank you. I really appreciate that, man. Um, yes, and I think in terms of time period, which is your last bit, Jupiter Antardasha is running for you all the way till May of this year, but it may not be the most suitable period for you right now. I think 2027 is bringing a very good window. From July of 2027 all the way till July of 2028, that 1 year is the year I see a very strong possibility of you getting married. Okay, very strong possibility of you getting married in that period. So that would even after that, Moon Mahadasha is going to be very good for you for that perspective. But the best period is in 2027, winters. Okay, very good period. So I hope that gives you the answer. Just validating what I said. Post October period, good chance. Okay, even first half, Jan, Feb, March of 2028, that period is also looking solid for you. Okay, but 2027, 2028 is when you will get married. All right, bro. I hope that gives you clarity. Now let us take a couple of more questions. Uh, Learn psychology with rhythm. Let me quickly validate. Kanaji, I'm aware you are waiting, and there is one more person that is waiting. So Shibu has joined. Bless you, astrology. Shibu, I will pick up your question as well. Um, King Henry, you've also joined at the same level. I will pick your question too. Um, so and so does Prerna. Okay, so does Prerna. My gosh, this is such a headache in terms of figuring all this thing out. But um, I think Smita, you are not at that bit. God, one second. I will just make it simple for me to figure it out. I will straight away Bless you, devastrology. 1 second, guys. So sorry. This is so time-consuming activity, but all right. Now I will be able to address it. Um, P Shank. Let me take up your question first. Clients. All right, P Shank. Here is your question. Um, 50. Yes. Currently, the work situation is very. When will the school off? Dude, everybody's work situation is very hectic. That's why I am also. Oh my God. See, until this Mars, and you are a Scorpio ascendant, bro. Without looking at your chart, I will tell you everything. So we have to be patient till June. No fighting with the boss. No fighting with people at work. There will be a lot of idiots who will come and create problem. They will make you slog your ass off. Keep your heads down. I know we Scorpios, we know how to fight, but right now is not the time. Okay. Right now, there is a chance that we might lose this battle. And sometimes you have to lose the battle to win the war. Okay. So, see, my Rahu is speaking now. Um, there's a saying in Hindi, gadhe ko baap banana padta hai. You have to make a donkey as your dad when situation is tough. And you have to do that to tackle the problem. For Scorpios, for even for Aries, and a lot of people who will have Mars in some sort of connection with the 10th, with the 6th, with the 7th, with the 11th. Okay, they will be getting frustrated even with the 4th or in the Lagna. Okay, so all of you, if you guys are listening, transit Mars right now in such a turbulent situation, but especially for Scorpio, and even for Aries, even for Cancer for that matter, it's a difficult spot for us to be in right now. And you just have to somehow bear this situation for the next 3 4 months. 5th 6th June onwards, I think 6th June or 5th June is the date when it will come into Leo. Yes, it will get conjunct with Ketu, so it will be some sort of trick there as well. Like, we you might not feel the enthusiasm to work more or something, but it will be a much suitable situations. But we have to keep our heads down till May. And it can be more tricky with this Saturn transiting into Pisces. So this is a question which is not depending on your dasha. And that's why Pishank, I'm not looking. You are running through your Jupiter, Mahadasha, Mars, Antardasha. Mars is very strong for you. It is operating at almost 200%. It's a very strong, but Jupiter is weak. Okay. So Jupiter is weak for you. The Dasha of Jupiter is going to be tricky. You have to do Jupiterian remedies. But specifically in 2025, until this Mars is sorted, we are going to face the heat, boys. And we have to keep our heads down. Just do not pick up unnecessary battles until that point. I'm also remaining silent. Some idiots, I'm just listening to them right now because I'm waiting for June to come. And then I will show how to act. Okay. So bear it for some time and then you will bounce back. My Rahu gets excited when anything of this sort comes into play. All right. So continuing in this order, thank you, Ali. I appreciate that. Uh, Ashish Wadhwa is the next question. Let me check. Ashish. Yeah, Ashish, you might be at the support level itself, which is not probably eligible for this. I'll skip this thing. Um, all right, couple. I will let me go back and see which all questions have been missed. So Kanaji, I'll answer yours for now, given that change you've made. Kanaji's question is getting answered. Kanaji. I'm assuming this is 7th April, Manjari. Okay, so it is going to be April 7th, 1992, 10:40 p.m. Visakhapatnam. 40, 22:40 India, Andhra Pradesh कहाँ है? Andhra Pradesh, Visakhapatnam. Hold on, guys. Hold on a second. Visakhapatnam. Okay, your chart is ready. So, okay, you got laid off. हाँ, Ketu Antardasha has come. Okay, sorry, Pratyantardasha. And Ketu is in Ardra. Ardra में if bloody planets are coming, थोड़ा situation gets a little tricky. Okay, so and Mercury is retrograded and debilitated in your fifth house. And that dasha is running. But at least Jupiter is good. Okay, from March 15th onwards, your window starts. Okay, you might not be, excuse me, guys, 1 second. So, your March 15th onwards, you are still running Jupiter Mercury, but in Venus, you will get the opportunity to bounce back. Venus is exalted, so he brings the niche bhanga for you. And you might not be satisfied with the job that you might get. Okay, but at least get into the job. I don't want you to be sitting and quitting, but you have a good window, Kanaji Manjari. You have a good window starting from 14th of March, 15th of March, and right now your Venus is an exaltation in your transit also. And chart method it is anyways exalted, so that's a very good thing which is happening for you. So you should be able to crack your job offer during this period itself if things flow in the right direction. And apart from that, Jupiter. Yeah, and stick. I think a year later, if you don't even change your job, you will find a promotion. Okay. Do Ganpati Puja. Do Ganpati Puja for like regularly. If you can do some fasting or something, you have to strengthen your Mercury. I can tell you without reading your chart, you do not eat green vegetables a lot. Do not wear green clothes in interviews, by the way. Okay. But you do Ganpati Puja. Some chanting of mantra, and I have not taken shower because I started the reading very early in the morning. I cannot utter the mantra right now. um, and I particularly follow this stuff. Without shower I will not speak the mantra. So but you can figure out which mantras I usually refer to. Do Ganpati's puja. You see, Ganpati Bappa. He's I cannot again pick it up, but Ganpati Bappa is sitting on my desk as well. So very important. Okay, very important, my friend. Do this thing and keep on doing this for the next 2 years, all the way till end of 2026. बिल्कुल नॉन स्टॉप. You have to, in fact, hold on, I'll take my words back. You have to continue doing Ganpati Puja all the way till end of 2027. It's a very important remedy for you. Okay, all right, because Ketu Antardasha will start. And do not jump the gun in terms of switching and all that stuff. Okay, so that will start, so you'll have to be careful about it. So Shreya, if you cannot get married before June 2027, then I gave you the larger window. Okay, take care of yourself from that perspective. All right, let me see who's the next person. Um, RN has just upgraded. I will pick up RN's question. Uh, RN, I will take up your question. I know some of you are making that change. Appreciate that. What the hell am I doing? New RN. RN is Ria basically, and I don't know what question you have in mind, my friend. Ria, 26 12 1986. 12 26 1986. 1300. I like it. Kenya and Kisumu. Okay, I've picked up Kisumu for you. So, Aaron, you haven't put any questions specifically. You want a general prediction. Is that what you say? Is it? Okay, got it. So, um, Aaron, given that you are running through Saturn Mahadasha right now and you are in Saturn Mercury, okay, it started in July 2024 for you, and it is going to continue till March of 2027, and it is going to be a decent period for you. This is going to be a very important period with respect to your uh, marriage, with respect to your some issue I see, by the way, in marriage also. Hmm. But it is going to be a good period. Number one, from your career perspective, you are going to do well. When I say career, please assume karma overall. I think you will be busy during this period, Ria. You will be working hard with respect to the opportunities that come. I would not be surprised if you have a business venture and you are doing decent with that. I see luxury in your life, some shape or form. Okay, definitely see luxury in your life, but career will become a very good priority. Business is going to become a very good priority, and it is going to give you success. You are going to add. I will not be surprised if you buy some asset also within this year period. If you buy some asset also, that is also a very good possibility for you. Very, very strong possibility for you buying an asset. And I see you are a lot of energy gets exhausted in your case. Your lugn lord is going into 12th from himself. You should go to a foreign land to work, or having some sort of a foreign land import export away from Kenya is going to be good for you, Ria. It is going to give you good success from that perspective, so you must completely explore that. Real estate in general is going to be rewarding. Okay, so investment into real estate, etc., may not be a bad idea for you, and your luck is going to be very good in foreign country only. You should already be settled in a foreign country. I would be surprised if you are not settled. And if you are not, then do something with relation to your business that makes you do import export. You might be born in Kenya, but your life is going to grow outside of Kenya. Take my word on this. I'm very confident with what I'm saying. Lug Lord is there, and it is in conjunction with your ninth Lord. So, and then 12th Lord is sitting in ninth in exchange with Mars. क्या बात है, beautiful. 11th Lord is going 11 places away from itself. You have to be in a foreign country. I will be surprised if that is not happening for you. Yeah. So, that is that bit. Rahu Ketu axis, I will not comment much. It is in the 1-7 axis, so I see some kind of trickery happening with respect to love affairs and emotions. You are an emotional person, but you tend to hide that a lot, and sometimes you become very obsessed with the material aspects. Moon is in conjunction with Venus. Okay, and there are a few things which I will not be able to say in this public reading, but that is also there in your chart. I'll just say one thing, that Venus and Moon conjunction is happening in the 8th house. Okay, so if you are a astrology enthusiast, you will be able to understand what I'm alluding to. All right, so with that, we will move on to the next one. um, and I will be picking up. I'll just answer second. So it's getting so. One second, guys. Takes me time to. Um, Takes me time to just skim through this. Okay. The next question is that of Shalini. Let us take up Shalini's question very quickly. Sunita, you might not be at that tier. That is why I have not taken that up. That is the only reason. Um, oh, Shalini's question, I think I've already answered. Sorry. Um, Tiara Brown, Pratik, we've answered. Thank you, Pratik. Thank you for that confirmation. King Henry is the next person. So, King Henry is there. Um, K. All right, King Henry, your question coming up. I think I have to make your this thing. King Henry. I'll have to just make your chart. Give me a second, please. The fuck is happening? There is a auto scroll which removes the names person, and then I get confused. Yeah, 7th Feb, 1976. Feb 7th, 1976. Um, 2143. So 2143. LA. Okay, so you are a local guy. My Californian brother. Los Angeles. Okay. King Henry, your chart is ready. All right. So, please advise if I should leave my job to travel with wife. Um, hmm. Saturn is sitting in a good nakshatra for you. Why do you wanna quit your job to travel, bro? No, 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 no. Saturn is your sixth lord, and I think all this thought is coming to you. Your moon is sitting with Ketu also in Bharni. Um, Ideally, see, in fact, there is a risk to your job. The last thing I would want you to is quit your job. Okay. By the way, if you were to run your own business or something, I would have been very happy about it. But 6 Mercury, whereas Mercury's situation is not good. Uh, Mercury's situation is also not good. Children would have been an issue, but see, I don't feel that you are getting excited about your job or you feel happy. There is some kind of frustration. But ideally, I don't want you to quit, man. Because from a job perspective, you will find more stress in 2027. If you are thinking that you will be able to find another job, it will take you some time. Okay? It will take you some time. But you want to travel, then see, under Jupiter you have Saturn Antardasha, and within that you have Mercury Pratyantardasha. That is the reason this thought is coming. Please stick around. This is a grinding period. Everybody is feeling that pressure. P. Shank was also asking the same question. King Henry, if you heard him. Okay. And that guy is also an Indian but settled in here in US. Okay. Lot of pressure is going to be there on all of us from a work perspective. Just keep your head down and keep working. It's a turbulent period. Saturn is about to shift. Mars is in a difficult spot. We are all facing the heat. Do not give up. Keep fighting. Keep working hard. You want to travel? I don't have an issue with you traveling. You can take a travel, a short break if you want. That is okay. But if you really want to take a long travel, maybe next year is a better situation for you to travel for a long distance. Or even this year, you can travel in the second half from July to December. Okay, Venus is giving you that promise. But Henry, hold on, bro. Don't jump the gun and don't take unnecessary risk at this point in time. Okay. Tiara says bong chica wong wong. I have no idea what does that mean. Um, whatever it is, I think it sounds nice. Thank you for whatever you're trying to say, Tiara. I have no idea what that means. All right, I'm an old school guy. Prerna. Next question is Prerna. Um, Picking up Prerna. Prerna, I know you upgraded, so let me make your chart very quickly. Prerna, female. Okay, so Prerna, you are Priyanka. I will save that as Prerna Priyanka because I will get confused without that. 8, 9. So I am assuming you are September 8th. Okay, so 0908 2002. Okay, 33, 13, 33. And where are you from? Ambernath, Maharashtra, India. Thank you for putting the state. I would not have figured it out that where is Ambernath. All right, my friend. So your chart is here. Ketu in the ascendant, Rahu in seventh. Interesting. Very good. Scorpio ascendant. Got it. I'll know your chart now. All right. What is your question? So my question is: I've been attempting CA for the last 3 years now, but couldn't clear. So I will be able to clear it this year. Should I completely change my career? Please guide me for that. Yeah, you have got such beautiful, exalted Mercury. That is the reason that you are pursuing CA. Hmm. Hmm, 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 hmm. And I you should have explored technical side as well. Yeah, very good position. So okay, even if you are pursuing CA, you have to go and work in a large multinational company. Okay, that is the solution for you. Or you have to work for a company which is present in international this thing and connect with me. Okay, I might have something for you. We will talk about it. Reach out to me. Check out my email. Reach out to me if you are preparing for it. Even after preparing and cracking it, we'll talk what we can do together. Okay. So Prerna, cracking the competition would not have been happening because the dasha support for you has not been there. Dasha support is not coming in. Your Mars is in good dignity. Okay, he's the lord of your sixth. 1 second. Saturn. Okay, your chances to crack now starts from 15th of May. 15th of May 2025 onwards, let's just put it this way, that between 15th of May 2025 to March of 2027, the window that you are running is a very good window and you will crack it. Okay, I'm telling you with that much confidence, you will crack it in this period. Abhi, you don't have to, but Saturn is going to ask you, you will crack it. Okay, just just do not drop the ball at any point in time. Just keep on working hard. That is all you need to do and you will crack it. Okay, so just focus with that mindset, and you reach out to me separately as well. We will talk about something. I might have something for you. One second. Jupiter exalted in ninth, and I want to see one more thing of you. No, seventh house. Seventh house. Yeah, you reach out to me, boss. I'm saving your chart. Okay. All right. Kananji, I already answered your question. Uh, Vaishali, I think you are not at that tier. We will have to go ahead. Kananji, I just answered your question few seconds back. You are Manjari, right? Kanaji was Manjari. If you rewind, you will listen to it, and I have answered your question, Kanaji. Okay. All right. Next question is, yeah, guys, I'm not missing anybody, but if the lowest guys, the answers are given for, yeah, Shivani, I'm coming back. So Gayatri, I'm not skipping. That is not the tier in which you get the question, just to confirm. Okay. I'm coming to the rest of the folks, guys. I'm just coming to the rest of the folks. My God. So Kanaji, I already answered the question that you got laid off. You will be able to address it, and you should be able to find your this thing. RS, your question on connecting with me for one-to-one reading, you can either email me or you can reach out to me on Instagram, and you will be able to find the answer. Okay, so you will be okay. Ali has also done that change. Give me 1 second, please, guys. I'm just losing track of this thing. There are so many people. Um, this thing is answered. Let us pick up the question of Shali. All right. I'm picking the next question of Vaishali. And guys, I am coming to each one of you. Just bear with me, please. Just bear with me. Vaishali. 1997. So it is 9/22, 1997, 5:20 a.m. 5:20 a.m. India, Jammu and Kashmir, Kathua. Okay. I'm so happy we have someone from J&K as well. I love you guys. All right. Vaishali Sharma. I want to know about my career pursuing stressful. All right. So, yes, it is going to be stressful. You are pursuing, Saturn is the one. And that is because Saturn is in on natal Ketu. Okay, it will continue to be stressful for some time. In fact, all the way till May, you will feel a lot of stress. From June onwards, some sort of relaxation will come to the mind. Okay, some sort of relaxation will come from June onwards. Um, but right now, please understand it is going to be lot of, because even in transit, this Saturn is going to come into the eighth. Okay, heavy energy. And it's not going to be easy. See, you already have Saturn retrograded in your eighth house in your chart, and it is going to come into the transit as well on top of your natal Saturn. It's not going to be mentally and emotionally easy, ideally for the 2.5 years. But you know how to deal with that kind of a Saturn. So some relief will come post June. Why am I saying that? Because Jupiter is going to support you. Okay, Jupiter is going to relax you to a certain extent. You, because in your natal chart it is retrograded and debilitated in Shravan Nakshatra, and it is the least Shadbala. So you can anticipate some positive support from Jupiter as he keeps on transiting. Got it? That is why I'm saying post May, and even from your Dasha perspective, post May, you will find some relaxation. Okay. And then, see, in your life, you have to understand one thing. Moon is exalted. You are a sharp girl. I can know, I can see that, Vaishali. You're a smart girl. Okay. And in general, you're like technically also you're smart. Mercury is in Lagna, good Shadbala, all that is visible to me. Had you not even told me that you are doing PhD, I could have told you you're a smart woman. But you have to understand one thing. In your chart, you will have to do continuous shift in your career. Moon is in 10th. Okay. And from Moon, 10th is Ketu. Marriage, maybe it will give some tricky situation. But Ketu is sitting in your 7th and it is 10th to the Moon. And you see the double power of it. It 7th house is naturally 10th to 10th. So you understand what is happening. You will in general feel mentally in your mind that what the hell, yeah, there is no stability in my career. And that's going to happen. So you keep on shifting, keep on reinventing the wheel for yourself from your career perspective, and then you'll do well. All right. So, all right, we will now move on to the next one. Who are you, Tiara Brown? You giving all these emojis and stuff, and I don't know. Like, um, Kanaji answered your question. Dev Kamani is retracted. Said due to ego clashes, I was laid off from management team. Taking 3 months. I've already answered, my friend Kanaji. If you just rewind, you will find it. Or even if when the reading closed, you will get a transcript. So you can quickly search on YouTube that where your name was called out, and you will get the answer, my friend. All right. RN, I will look into your question. I think I already answered RN's question as well. Yeah, I already answered RN's question. If I still missed, RN, please rewind. And if I still missed, just put that thing a little later. Okay. Prerna has answered. Sweet day. Sweet day is back after a long time. Again, Sweet day is one of the long time partner here. Sweet day, if you've missed the announcement, um, I hope you guys continue to support in future as well. But the next few days, it is going to be Sweet day. There are two charts that I have of you open. Clients, Sweet day woman. Yeah, I think it is Sweet day woman's chart that you are asking for. 2nd November 1969. That is how I've saved in Samrala. Okay. What is your question? Launching e-commerce for luxury medical skincare this year. Luxury medical skincare. Surya is Surya is like majorly afflicted. Okay, majorly afflicted. And you want to launch it this year itself. 7, 9. So Jupiter and Venus, which are third and fifth lord, they are sitting in conjunction in your second house, in the sign of Mercury. And where is Mercury? Mercury is the lord of your 11th and second and coming into third. Because see, there will be some wave. Okay, it will not be a easy flow business for you. It is going to be something which is going to uh, challenging. Okay, so it will not pan out the way you would anticipate. It will have its own share of ups and downs, but if you are going in for the long game, you will make money. Okay, why am I saying for the long game? Because I'll tell you right now, whatever you do, but the success, or the uptick will start showing for you from 2026 October onwards. Improvement will come from that time. Okay, and I'm guessing that in this game plan, if you are able to somehow crack the code for selling abroad or exporting it as well, it may not be a bad idea. Okay, and export thing will not work out right now. Or if you are importing, then that's another story. If you are already importing and you are having that foreign connection in place, because I'm assuming you are uh, not having that luxury medical skincare, means you're not manufacturing in locally and you are importing it from Korea or some other place, then you will have to 2027 onwards some improvement might come into play from that angle. But again, within Surya Venus from 2026 October, right now it is a grind. Or if you want to wait for 1 year, then I suggest wait for 1 year. I suggest you wait for 1 year and start next year in October. That is a better probability for you. If not, then keep grinding for a year. Okay, it is not going to shoot off immediately. All right. um, all right, I'm taking the next set of questions. um, Shibu Raji, I'm taking your question. 7, 20, 1990. Dhruv Kataria, you've always been in the main tier. I created, lesser tiers or cheaper tiers only for people who wanted to contribute. But somehow YouTube allows everybody to come in. But that is why I had to do the stupidity of validating everything, because I don't want to be unfair for the people who are paying for the right tier, right? So that was the intent. Um, 35, 6:35 a.m. India, Odisha, Bhubaneswar. All right, Raji's name is Shibu Raji. Shibu Raji. All right, Ketu, Mercury, Surya in the ascendant. What a chart. And Moon in the 12th, exchange with Mercury. All right. Saturn Mahadasha, you are absolutely right, is starting for you. And if you are looking to be a surgeon, it is going to be a good career for you. Mars is in its own placement, exalted. You are going to be a good surgeon. Saturn is also in a decent placement. Some point in life, you will feel that you have to start on your own, but it may not be a great idea. Or maybe some issue in marriage, that risk is also there. But surgeon, you will be a good surgeon. I think you should work in some organization, you should work in some hospital. Your family could also be in the business of, or in the profession of medicine itself, so you should work in that direction. But if your plan is to quit and start your own practice, don't do it right now. Okay, work in some place, Shibu, for some time. Work in a reputed hospital chain. Okay, and yes, being a surgeon, boss, you are a good doctor. You will be a good doctor, Shibu Raji. Okay, you are a good doctor and you will be a good doctor. Definitely some issue in marriage, and if it doesn't translate into marriage, it is going to screw up the business thing. Your seventh lord and eighth lord is coming into the sixth house. Okay, so transformation you have to go through, and it'll be related to relationship and all that stuff. It is very evident. And see, what happens is Saturn is giving that retrograded aspect. He is also sitting in retrogression seventh to moon, so it's not a good sign from a relationship perspective. It's not a good sign. I already gave that feedback in the Saturn video of mine. Hmm. But start working under some hospital chain, Shibu. Okay. And if marriage goes on well, then don't do go for business. And if marriage faces a trouble, then you start thinking of one thing as to I see a risk. I see a lot more things, but I think it is not the appropriate place to comment more on that. Just be watchful of your stress in the mid phase of Saturn Ketu. It is going to bring a lot of stress. I can see that. Okay. So, but because your question is surgery, yes, Saturn Mahadasha in 2025, decent. Okay. It is going to keep you busy. It is going to make you very spiritual as you progress through the year. You are going to gain a lot of spiritual mindset. That is also going to be important. Please do not be doing anything unethical in your profession, Shibu, Raji. It is going to be very detrimental. You stick with loyalty in your profession. Opportunities will come for you to be doing not so good things. It is going to just f up the career. Okay, so be very ethical. Saturn is there, remember that. But you will do very well if you stick with it. You are going to grow. Like you will be, like as your age progresses, especially from 2037 onwards, the precision in your surgery, the way you will cut things, oh my gosh, maza aa jayega. Very good. Profession mein you will be doing well, and it is like naturally you will understand this stuff. Like you will go to the next level. Just be ethical in your job. Do not make any unethical mistakes. All right. Sanatani Joe is back. Sanatani Joe, sorry to hear about what happened to your family and the accidents and stuff. I'm so sorry, and I hope you guys have recovered. um, I will, guys, if you have upgraded and if I have not taken your question, please put it again so that I can pick that up. Shibu's question is answered. Ali, I know you've done this upgrade, so give me a second. We will reach there. But Sanatani Joe is here, so let me open your chart, Sanatani Joe. I already have it saved. All right. Acha, this is for your wife. One second. Do I have your wife's chart saved or no? I'm not saved your wife's chart, bro. All right, let me add that. First one, 1980. 8 1 1980. 45 a.m. Pune, Maharashtra. Pune. All right. So Yeah, so she is going through Venus Saturn. Venus is giving an aspect to this thing. Yeah, Venus is giving an aspect to this thing. Um, See, I in the near term do not see any risk coming into the job perspective per se. But I realized your wife is Pisces moon. Okay, from transit perspective, also Saturn has come into the eighth. Okay, it is Ashtam Shani is going on for her. It's not easy, bro. Okay, you have to take care of her because you are asking about your wife after a long time, and I did not have her chart. Ashtam Shani is never great. I told that in the video also that I released. So ये तो अच्छा नहीं है. We have to. Okay, she needs to ask her to listen to Mahamrutyunjay. If not, ask her to read if she can read. If not, at least Bajrang Ban she should do regularly. Okay, Ashtam Shani is here. She should do Bajrang Ban regularly. Very important, more than Hanuman Chalisa for her. Okay, and I do not. Arre baap re. See, the transit will happen some bit if she is able to sail through. See, it is going to be a little difficult, okay, with this because she is a Pisces moon, and we Pisces folks we are having the second phase of Sadhe Sadi starting. So, yeah, you will have to make sure that first of all, this thing immediately from her birth chart, the risk is less. To be honest with you, for a job gap or something, that risk is not there, but you don't know how the Saturn is going to disrupt because he is the seventh and the eighth lord and coming into eighth in transit, and then it is going to come on top of her moon. Right now it is giving a debilitated aspect to her workplace as well. Some frustration in workplace etc will be there, but once she is able to survive that, and she is a Cancer ascendant. I was talking about the Cancerian Scorpios Aries also a few minutes back. She'll do remarkably better from June, health wise also. Okay, and I don't think Jupiter is not going to let her suffer from a job perspective. I don't think job should become an issue, but see, more than the chart, a lot of times the economic situations, especially in US, you know what is happening. It's not easy. So I would want you guys to take precautions. The chart is saying that the possibility of risk is less, my friend. And my wishes are with you. May Shivji help her recover fast. Okay. My wishes are with you, man. Take care. Thank you, Mataya. Thank you for that kind word. Yes. So, Shibu, Raji, I've already answered your question. You should just rewind. Yeah. You've pasted the details again, but I've already answered. Now I'm taking up Dev Kamani. So I'm picking up his question. One second. DEV Dev Kamani. Okay. So now Dev Kamani wants to know about wealth in career. Okay, Moon is in Pisces for you as well, guys. I will be doing the Saturn video. Okay, for everybody. Most probably, I'll release it next week. My family has told me this is a long weekend in India. Sorry, in US. I have to give time to them. They have been telling me that I've been pretty damn busy, so it might not have happen over the long weekend, but I will do it later in the week. So you will get answers, Dev Kamani, for your Sade Sati as well there. But one thing is that Overall wealth perspective, you have a very good combination. Your second lord is sitting into 11th. You are a materialistic person. You are driven by materialism. But in your mind, you will never be satisfied. Saturn is retrograded in debilitation, very poor. Mentally, you will not feel happy, no matter how much you accumulate. It's not a good thing. That means in reality, in real world, appearing to everybody in out around you, people would be like, he is doing decently well. Why the hell is he so unhappy? But deep down inside, you will keep on building that frustration. Dev Kamani, I have one sincere request to you. You start doing something with respect to your moon. Okay, either start meditating or doing some shiv puja. Start doing something about your moon for the mental sanity, because this material dissatisfaction can hurt. And the problem is that this Mars is sitting with Rahu. Angarak yoga is there, and there is going to be an absolute insanity. Like the hunger is so big deep inside that I can tell you, you are so materialistic by nature that the more you get, you would be like, it's not enough, I want more. It's good to be ambitious, okay, but you have to manage that thing from your moon perspective as well, that you do not hurt your mental state. You do not uh, you have to draw the line somewhere, bro. And I'm an ambitious guy. This is coming from an ambitious person. My Lagna Lord is sitting in 11th. Okay. So you can see that. And I'm a Scorpio ascendant. I'm telling you very clearly, you are listening from a guy who's extremely ambitious. But that Saturn and the Sun in your chart is very detrimental. They are not in good position. Okay. And Surya is the Lord of 11th going into 12th in a bad situation, even though your Mercury is exalted. This Mercury is going to take time for you to let settle in life. Is going to disrupt that as well to a certain extent. So money is there, good money is there, okay, but you have to draw the line somewhere, bro. All right, and bring him empathy. I know overall you are an empathetic person. Overall you have empathy in your mind, but you have to draw that more for yourself instead of the external outlook. Okay, that is something that is very important. You have to understand that bit too. All right. We will move on to the next question now. Dev Kamani is answered. Shibu, I've answered you. Ali, I will pick up Ali now. New Ali. Uh, 6, 27, 1992, 47 a.m. Okay, India. Pune, Maharashtra. Okay, sorry. Um, Ali T. All right. Second marriage, your mind is on, yeah, for first marriage, divorce, Saturn retrograde sitting in sixth, Lord of seventh, it should have happened. Not a good period till April for you. And why do you want to marry in 2025? No. 2025 is not the year I will suggest for marriage. Satisfaction will not be there. Satisfaction will not be there. Okay. Okay, sorry, your question is 2027. Okay, okay, okay. Got it. Got it. 2027. I missed that bit. I got a little worried. Yes, 2027 gives you that window. Actually, that window starts for you right from December of 2026 all the way to 1 2 3 4 5. हाँ, राहु का भी एस्पेक्ट आ रहा है. You seem to know the stuff, Ali. Um, and all the way till Feb of 2028. Okay, that entire 1 year, 3 months period is giving you that chance. And so, and more than that, you have to marry someone with the blessing of your father, because moon, seventh from moon is Venus. It is moving 9 places away into the 11th, and it is in Ardhara. Relationships are going to be very, very turbulent for you, boss. Relationships are very, very turbulent for you. They are going to be very transformative. Rahu is in Mula, and Venus, Sun, and Ketu are all sitting in Ardhara. Bhai Saab. That's like, relationships in life are going to be very challenging. Okay. So you have to understand that. And it is not necessary. I don't know. Maybe you are thinking from a foreign, this thing, not necessary. Okay. Do not be hung up of that foreign connection, because yes, probability is there. Moon is the lord of 12th coming into the ninth, and but the problem is moon shadbal is not great. Yeah, somewhere your decision making, somewhere your mind has, and Mercury is also not in good dignity for you. At least the nakshatra is good. My suggestion to you is that leverage your father somehow, and it can be an internet driven or something of that sort as well, some sort of networking. But leverage your father somehow. That is going to be much more fruitful for you. All right, Ali. So your your thought process is correct, but you have to go in that direction. All right, RS. RS says how to reach out. RS, I do personal consultations based on Instagram reach out and email reach out. You guys can check out my Instagram, and you will just come to know. There are many people who've left their experiences with me, so you'll get an understanding. And I'm booked for the next few days, so you'll have to just be patient when you reach out. Um, and yes, I am underpriced. I've done some price correction, but I'm still underpriced when it comes to some of the larger channels. They tend to charge either the same amount for 20 minutes versus what I charge for an hour. But I don't rush into the readings, and I take time. And the other bit is, some of them have assistants doing the reading. None of that in my case. But I don't take more than one reading a day. I have a very straight philosophy around it. I, there is a reason. I don't want to exert like crazy. All right. H, let me quickly just validate. H, you are not in that section to be in that. It has to be bless you level for you to get the answers. Everybody is at the bless you level, and it is published since last 1+ years. Okay, the other levels are, if somebody wants to help contribute the channel grow, that is for that. But I cannot be doing injustice to the others. Last time I answered everybody's question. I did not realize that, and few people asked me that if they need to downgrade, so it's unfair to those guys, right? Anyways, um, uh, Rn, I already answered your question. Rn Ria, I've already answered your question. You might have left and then rejoined, so if you just rewind a bit, few minutes back, you will be able to get the answer. Kanaji, your question is also answered. um, you also, if you rewind, you will be able to get the this thing. um, Natal says he had some issues with his account. God knows what happened, Natal. Let me open your chart. And he is the next question, Natal. एक तो ना, this doesn't allow you to say like search. That takes more time. All right, I'll create yours. I don't know why this is happening. Tell Kumar. Oh, Needle, you have not put your birth details. Hold on, let me check straight away in my MacBook if I have details saved for you. Oh, it is saved as Kumar Kanishka. Got it. Now I got it. Hold on. Kumar Kanishk Natal. All right. So your question is, just wanted to ask, takes or trade and import export for goods also salvation can make money. Is gold good? Mm, import export of goods. Why? No. See, Jupiter debilitated, even Venus is not in a good situation. It is giving an. See, you can accumulate and buy gold for yourself, but doing a trading in that direction is not going to be great. You have to do something related to Mars. Real estate is a better choice for you. Working in a real estate related company is also okay for you. Technical work is good for you. Technical work, mathematical work of any sorts is good for you. Not gold trading. Okay, import export are very difficult for you to find success with import export. I will not recommend that to you, Natal. So think twice, my friend. Okay, think twice. That was a pointed question, hence the pointed answer. Shivani Nautiyal is here, and I'll answer. I'll pick her question now. 1st of April 1995. 30 a.m. 30 a.m. India, Dehradun, Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand. All right. All right. All right. So Shivani's chart is here for me. Career and marriage timing. So, see, marriage for you, some issue will come, but don't worry. It is going to be a good marriage. Number one, some issue will come, and it is going to be a good marriage. And this is the period that you are running for marriage, by the way. Very good period you are running all the way till. Boss, right now you are running very good period. From Feb 13th onwards, which is like 2 days back. Your very nice period has started from a marriage perspective, and it is going all the way till June of next year. Saturn is sitting with Venus. That is not a good thing. It would have brought delays in marriage in your life. Saturn with Venus, any malefic, when it sits with Venus, it's not a good thing. Okay. But you will get married during this period. Okay. You will get married during this period. Do Ganpati Puja. Do Ganpati Puja regularly for yourself. Regularly, Shivani Nautiyal. Do Ganpati Puja. There is a Ganpati mantra. Yeah, somebody else was also asking. I cannot utter the mantra right now. I've not taken shower. I've just come for the reading early in the morning. Do Ganpati Puja, and he is going to be Vinayak Puja is going to be very good. You can do some fasting as well, and along with Ganpati Puja, if you want to do Puja of Shivji as well, consider fasting on Mondays for yourself, Shivani. Good for you. Moon is giving an aspect. From Moon, Mercury is the Lord. It is sitting next to, along with Mercury, Moon is sitting in the nakshatra of Revati. That's why I'm telling you all this stuff. It will happen for you. God bless you. It will happen. You are running through a very good period from that perspective. Okay, higher chances are for you in 2026 start. But I will not be surprised if you get some call for relationship, some reach out, some connection comes for you starting from 15th of Feb all the way till August. Some discussion will start. Something is going to actionize in your chart. Okay, you will get married in this period. I'm telling you, the delay is because of this thing. Where is Ketu sitting in your? Ketu is sitting in your Navamsha. It is sitting in the 11th. Okay, and it is giving a bloody aspect to the to your seventh house as well as to Venus. I'm not happy about that thing. Okay, that is a dangerous thing. And Mars is also giving an aspect, fourth aspect to your seventh house in Navamsha. These two things are not good things. And Mercury is seventh to Moon in your Navamsha as well. Jupiter is the lord of seventh and it is in debilitation, but it is sitting with Venus. Okay, he is going to try and his level best to help you. You do some Ganpati puja. I am not into all that stuff. If somebody can help you in your local vicinity to do some kind of a havan or something related to Ganpati, related to Shivji, that is going to be very, very good for you. Do fasting. You don't need to do anything. I just believe in God. Do puja by yourself. Start eating greens a lot more. Okay, you will do well, Shivani. You will do well. So keep that in mind. I think you will recuperate from this situation, and that delay is because of the malefic Saturn sitting with Venus. Okay, so don't worry about it. All right. Um, 833 ism, my friend. At thank you for joining and supporting, but you will not be eligible for this thing because it is only at the bless you level where I answer these questions. So I just wanted to let you know. Now the next question is from Kshitij, and Kshitij has joined. So I will pick up his question. He is at the right level. I will be picking up his question. Kshitij Kapoor, 95 2000 1210 India, Jammu. Jammu. All right. So Kshitij, um, see, there will be struggles in your career, but you will still do well in your life. Okay. There will be a lot of frustration that you could feel, and especially right now as well. You are a Scorpio ascendant. The moment I see Scorpio, I know what is happening in there. Good part is there is a mutual exchange between Mars and Moon. Okay, both of them are debilitated. It will give you the effect of Nijbang, not a very strong one, but because Moon is in Kendra, you will get that Nijbang effect. Okay, it's a good thing that is happening. Mercury, Venus are in. Venus is in debilitation, Mercury in exaltation. Boss, let me tell you one thing. When planets are debilitated and you get the Nijbang, it is extremely strong with respect to material success in life. Like, I cannot emphasize enough the kind of success you can find in terms of material growth. Eventually, a lot of people will not boast positively about that bit, but it is going to reflect in your growth in your chart as well. Okay, so that is that. Now, the with respect to job change, um, because of Ketu sitting in your second, giving an aspect, you are getting that bit right. Okay. Um, the window will open from you from March 20th onwards. It will be a very small window. And I don't recommend a job change right now, by the way. Yeah, astrology is beautiful, man. Ketu period is running and you are already thinking about job change. Ketu is giving an as beautiful, man. Um, yeah, See, your Daya is also going to come to an end. Moon is in Scorpio itself. Uh, don't rush for a job change, bro. Don't rush for a job change. Take some time. One second, I'm just looking into something to figure out how we can plan this better. Small window of 15 days is there from last week of March to first week of April, but that is too short a window. um मार्च भी नहीं दे पाएगा, सूर्य भी नहीं दे पाएगा. Again, some window will come for you. Some interactions will happen in May June period as well, but the I think next year you have a better probability. The kind of good job changes that will come to you, right? They will be next year. Next year from February to May, that window is a better window for your job change. 2026 February to um, April, May is a better window. This year also you are running through that window right now. Okay. You are running from that window for right now also from 20th of March. Let's just say extend till end of May. But it may not be the best one. Where is Jupiter? Hold on one second. I did not see Jupiter. Jupiter. Second one. Next year, yeah, Jupiter will also come into this thing. It will be a better chance for you. समझ रहे हो? It will get better for you, Kshitij. So just hold, have some patience, continue what you're doing, and just bail out the Ketu period. And a lot of time, this job change mindset, etc., will come, but just bail out this period. You see the kind of impact debilitated Venus is going to give you. You will be surprised. Mark my words, note this thing down. The debilitated Venus is going to give you such an extraordinary result from a monetary perspective people have not thought of. So wait it out. Okay. I'll pick up the next question now. Shivani's question, Sunita's question, all these are answered. Uh, Vishalish, your question is also answered. King Henry says hello, thank you, awesome. Aaron, I gave you the answer. If you are asking again, I think Aaron was Ria. One-to-one reading happens through direct email to Devastrology or to my Instagram DM, and you can like it's very simple. It is published on my YouTube video as well. It is published everywhere, so you'll be able to find it on every video. You can see it on the YouTube channel as well. You can see it. Okay. Rahul BV QRR. All right, Rahul BV. And I would like to know the area of work career. I end up working in police, administration, revenue, or police. Yeah, police possibility is there. There is some level of that aggression, but I will recommend you getting into administration. Police thing is not that good for you. I know you have that aggressive energy, but see, Mars, I'm not denying that possibility. Okay. I'll take my words back actually. Mars is sitting in the fourth house. It is giving an aspect to this to the 10th, also giving an aspect to the seventh. That possibility in success there, but then I will just say that please keep that aggressive mindset to the market, not to your home and family. Okay. Um, so you can, yes, because I just noted your shadowball of Mars, then I had to take my words back because it is very very strong, and versus that your Saturn is weak, so maybe administration not a good idea. I just, that's why I had to course correct myself. And plus Saturn in retrogression, seventh to moon, are not a good situation. It's not a good situation from marriage perspective for you. Okay, both Mars and this thing and Saturn, and on top of that, Ketu is conjunct with Jupiter in Navamsa, and Ketu is giving an aspect to the seventh as well. I think you will face challenges with that aspect 100%. But career, I think, yeah, I'll take my words back. Instead of administration, I will recommend you. Police is not a bad thing, uh, given your this thing. Yeah, please avoid any misdeeds. I see that also coming into play, but I think you will make very good amount of money eventually. And you have to go for government jobs. That is also a good sign. You will make good money. Money wise, you are going to do very, very well. 10th Lord is in second, 11th Lord is in second. Both of them are in conjunction. Arey bhai sahab. And Rahu is, what do I say? Rahu's 10th to moon, by the way. So, powerful chart, a materialistic chart, powerful chart for materialism. Um, and you are going to gain success in that. But because Saturn is weak, bro, if your actions are also not good, right, it is going to hamper in the long run. I'm telling you. So just be watchful on that front. That's all I can say. And at the end of the day, it is very difficult to control. Jupiter Mercury will start, so you will do what you need to do. I know that. But please be watchful of that. Baki, it's a good chart. Okay. All right. Not enough likes coming. I saw somebody liked finally, but smash, be generous, guys. All right. Kshitij, your question is answered. Shivani's question is answered. I will recheck. I think some of you have. Gayatri, if I'm not picking your question, it is because it is not at that level. That is the only reason. Um, all right. Yeah, Henry, I know everybody is tired in 2025. Gayatri, you are not at that level. That is why your question is not coming up. Thank you for the support. Adamya, I'll take up your question, Adamya. Adamya Srivastava, 610. So I'm assuming you're October 6th, 1996. 15. Ramgarh, Jharkhand. All right. Adamya, boss, you also have Sun, which is your 10th lord in the 11th. Good gains coming your way. Excuse me, please. I will not be surprised if, um, like, you will be good in your profession, you will be good in your career. Venus is sitting there, Surya is sitting with an exalted Mercury. Rahu is also there. That is going to cast some issues to your Surya because it is causing that eclipse. But Mars is getting a Neerj Bang with Moon. Very, very good from that perspective. Eventually, the luck is going to favor you. Things will fall in place for you. As Ketu comes into play in the Mahadasha, please be watchful with respect to your romances or with respect to childbirth. If you are planning anything of that sort in that direction, that will be tricky. If you are, because you are running through Mercury Mahadasha and Saturn is going on for you in that case right now, it is retrograded in your chart. That is the tricky bit. So, See, romance and marriage, you guess what is the risk in your chart, because Saturn retrograded aspect to seventh. You need to do some remedy for your seventh house. Okay, you have to do some remedy for your seventh house. Without that remedy, it is not going to be a good decision. And chart matching is going to be absolutely necessary. It is going to be absolutely necessary for you. So there is no other option without it. Now I see 833 has also upgraded. 833, I will look into your question. If not, just copy paste your question at the bottom of it. I see your question, 833. I'll answer your question as well. So that is what you will have to be careful about, Adamya. Okay. But apart from that, I think things are going to be decent for you. You are going to do phenomenally well in your career in the long run. Okay, in the long run you are going to do phenomenally well, especially once you sail through Ketu Dasha. Ketu Dasha is going to teach you so many lessons. I can see that happening for you. But once you sail through your Ketu Dasha and your Venus starts, it will be a different trajectory for you. Okay, it will be a different trajectory from a growth perspective, promotion, everything coming in your way. All right. um, that I will pick up the next question for 83 833 Pratham. 833 Pratham, 2 2002. 242. Gujarat. And what is the place? Biara. Okay. So your chart is in place, my friend Pratham, as well. Uh, you are struggling with PR, and should I go with e-commerce this year? Yeah, you will struggle with PR. Venus, I told you, in Capricorn. If you would have listened to the previous people who had come before you, they are facing issue. In fact, your Sun is also not in one of the strongest situations, and even Mercury. Okay. Hmm. Give me 1 second. I want to just see. तीन में मार्स अच्छा है, good. So, Rahu sitting in eighth. Okay. Boss, there are a lot of challenges. There is a lot of transformation in your chart that is clearly visible. You will face a lot of transformation during your Jupiter Dasha as well. I know it is a little bit far away, but you have to be aware of it. But 1 second, Venus, Rahu, Mercury. Yeah, right now you might struggle in your gains also. Okay. Pratham, you might struggle. 833 का ही चल रहा है ना, हाँ 833 प्रथम. You might struggle in terms of your gains also, even if you start right now. Hmm. But they will not come to the level of your liking. Okay, they will not come to the level of your expectations. But having said that, if you want to put up a fight and if you want to continue working, because see, next year Ketu will come and you will want to give this up also. So if you want to do it long term, my suggestion is start not before October 27th, 2027. I've given you a long wait. But from there on, the probability of you succeeding, I think 2027, you will have something positive from your PR perspective also. Some good news will come. Everything will start falling in place from 2027 onwards for you. Everything will start falling in place. But Abhina, you are running through a difficult period, boss. And again, for you, my advice is Ganpati Bappa is what you have to go to. He is the only savior, bro. For the next 2 years, just focus on your actions, focused on your karma. It will require a lot of hard work. You will feel nothing is falling in place. But the dasha is not good. What do I tell you? If somebody is, some other guy is coming and telling you that "Nahi, nahi, everything will happen," he's lying to you. But things are going to improve in life. Don't worry, they are going to improve in life once you get into that Venus period from 2027. Until then, you have to battle it out. Okay? You have to battle it out. Or solution hai nahi. This doesn't mean everything will be worst, right? You will have periods intermittently where gains will keep coming. June, July, August look very good for you. So you will have some dips, but you will have situations where you will be mentally happy also during these periods. That is also happening. Next year, also similarly, February, March, very good for you. Some positive outcome will come. But there is a struggle, at least for some time. Okay. So just wanted to make sure that we are addressing that bit. Now we will pick up the next question. Uh, 1 second. Oh my God, I just lost track of where I was. Somehow it got auto scrolled. Give me a second, guys. Oh my gosh, I've completely lost where I was. Hold on, guys. Please bear with me. So many of you have put so many comments that it is hard for me to. Uh, Kshitiz, your question is answered. 833 is answered. Thank you, King Henry, for your kind this thing. Uh, oh boy, like many of you have joined, but I have no view. Where is my flow? Okay, finally reached there. 833 answered. Shivani Nautiyal answered. Adamya answered. Scrolling down now. Sanatani Jo also answered. Kshitij answered. The real guy, bro. Usually I don't take this thing. Maybe you don't know about them how it works. I will answer your this thing. Arun, 12 to 1997, 3 a.m. 3 a.m. California, Los Angeles. All right, so having issues with my business. Yeah, it will give you business will have issues, bro. And Saturn is coming into this thing, and no, you will not be happy with your job as well. You will not be happy with your job as well, Arun. You will have some or the other frustration, but if you keep on switching jobs regularly, if you keep on changing jobs on a regular basis every 2 to 3 years, that is when you will be able to survive. That is where you will be able to survive. Saturn is retrograded in your chart. Either it is going to make you suffer from a business perspective, or it is going to make you suffer from a marriage relationship perspective. One or the other place, it will give you frustration. But don't worry, it's not all gloom and doom, because Jupiter is in exchange with Saturn, and Venus is sitting next to it. So at least marriage bit, something Jupiter is trying to help you out. Hmm. Something. But see, Mars is also giving an aspect to your seventh house. Jupiter is debilitated, even though that exchange is happening. Moon Saturn is starting for you from March 25th, and you are going to get frustrated like anything, emotionally, mentally. It is your Daya period as well. Your Daya is also going to start along with it. So, if you want to sustain somehow, the better chances for you to recover will come in next year from your business perspective. Okay. 2026 October onwards, you might be able to do better. But if you are going to go back to job, you have to figure out a way where you continuously keep flipping every few years, and that is when you will do better. All right. So I think that gives you an answer. I'm not saving your chart, the real guy. RDX22 is here. I'll quickly pick up his question. My gosh, guys, I feel tired. I was not anticipating this many people. PQR, RDX Rudraksh. Nee, RDRX, RDRX Rudraksh. Is it possible that I can use Rahu to my benefit business chart? If yes, how? If not, what will benefit? Very nice, interesting question. Rahu to your benefit, yes. You will have to go into some sort of research, some sort of support, maybe from your father as well. That is also like inheritance of some sort is visible in your chart. But your one of the strongest planet is Mars, and it is sitting in its own sign, in its own house, in the 10th. Very good directional strength. So anything and everything that you do with respect to your profession, with respect to your career, with respect to being on the tech side of things, if you are already are, if you are trying to do not business, okay, job, because see, seventh lord for you also Saturn is going sixth. Mercury is also retrograded for you in the seventh house itself. So you have to, and this intent will keep coming in you. I need to quit. You have to do one thing. Open a bank account not in your name. Either do it in a saving in a joint name with somebody else, or don't make it a LLC or partnership firm, not in a company name, but you have to figure out to save in somebody else's name, whom you trust. That is how you will be able to make money. I know it sounds crazy, but that is what is going to work for you. Okay. So RDRX, you will have to plan in that direction, and then it will work out. But spiritually, if you want to see spiritual growth, you will find that spiritual growth after your material success itself. Without material success, you will not find spiritually relaxed into anything. Okay, RDRX. And I know what you mean by Mars plus Venus kind of things. That is because not of Mars and Venus. It is because of Rahu sitting in your eighth house. It is going to distract you. It's your Rahu. Your energy in that direction is very strong, and it might not be good from marriage perspective. Because Saturn is also going 12th to itself, it is not at all good. Okay. But your moon is in Pushya Nakshatra, bro. If you strengthen your mind, if you tell yourself that no, you cannot be making these kind of stupid mistakes, you will realize that you will be able to bounce back and do better as well, from that perspective. So that fix is also sitting with you. Okay, RDRX. All right. Chaitanya, let me quickly see. Yeah, Chaitanya, you are not in that segment. I'm sorry, I will have to skip. Um, Shivani Notial answered. Adamya Shrivastava answered. Himani Datta. Uh, Let me just simply. Man, this is a headache. I should not have. Himani, I'll take up your question. You are in Bless You Astrology. I'll take up your question. Um, October 8th, 1985. All right. So we are literally same age, just few days younger than you. Now everybody knows how old is Dev. Dev keeps knowing everybody. Nobody knows about Dev. Okay. Yeah. Chandigarh. All right. All right. Himani Datta. So one thing is, Himani, you will save money, but you will keep spending that money as well in your life. Right now, you are going to reach a point in your career where you will feel as if uh, savings are not happening enough. You are about to reach that stage. Next month onwards, you will find disillusioned with your work as well. Professionally, you will not feel excited towards work. That is also going to happen. It may also be a probability, excuse me, that you might feel that you have to quit your job and change something. Why do I say that? Excuse me. Because Venus is the lord of your ninth, it is going into 12th. If you are not settled abroad, you will not feel settled in your career. You will feel frustrated. It is important for you ideally to be settled abroad. That is where you are going to perform much better in your life. But if that is not the case, associating yourself in a profession, or either where the company is a multinational company and working, or you get into a career where your boss is sitting far away from you, that is also going to be rewarding to you. Okay, and that is exactly what you have to be focused, Himani, in terms of aligning with a boss, or maybe a boss who's culturally different from you. He's coming in from a different background, different community. I know this sounds so pathetic, but I have to tell you all this. Okay, and you are a very confident, smart girl. You know what you're doing. Somewhere or the other, you, like, your hard work pays off. Saturn is sitting in third, it will pay off. But you have to understand, you will have to work hard because your third lord is sitting in 12th. Sometimes you will feel the amount of hard work you are putting, it is not even yielding results, but it does. You know that it does. But there is no solution to this. Anybody telling you any other solution, that do this and that and you will see the outcome, no. There is no solution to this. You have to work hard. That is what this chart is all about. Even from moon perspective, Jupiter is debilitated, being the lord of ninth. You have to work hard, Himani. Okay, you have to earn every iota that is coming to your life, and it's okay. Be proud about it. This is a good thing. It happens to people who are bound to become heroes in life. So if this is happening, Himani, you are meant to do something good. So don't be worried about it. All right. Kshitij, your question answered. Sudip Das, very quickly, current level. Yeah. So Devdas, you are at a support level that is just fandom support option, so it doesn't give the answer getting ability. Krishnamurti is here. He's our regular viewer. Uh, Very quickly picking up Krishnamurti's question. Okay. Krishnamurti. I have two Krishnamurtis, man. This detail is 2000. I have the one with 1998. Okay, I think Krishnamurti is given some other chart also today. So what's happening? All right, let me make another chart for Krishnamurti, September 23rd. 9/23, 2000, 15 a.m. Hyderabad, Andhra Pradesh, Hyderabad. All right, Krishnamurti. Settling abroad, that is one question. How will be my wealth and career? Abroad settlement is very much possible in your chart. Okay. Um, Wealth is looking good, but it will come through job and it will come through a lot of hard work. Mercury is exalted, Sun is supporting, Venus is in 12th in its own sign, Moon is in its own sign in ninth. Overall, very fortunate. Mars is also in a very good position for you. Very, very good chart. Okay. Job change opportunities are coming for you. I know you've not asked for that question, but I should let you know. Okay. Job change opportunities are coming for you this year itself, and very good job change opportunities. Maybe even promotion, if not job change or role change within the same this thing. That bit is definitely coming for you. So make full use of that bit, Krishna. Uh, and settling abroad is definitely a possibility. It will take some time, but I think you will settle down. But job change, growth, etc., is definitely coming. Okay. All right. So we will move ahead with this thing. Krishnamurti's question is answered. Kshitij already answered, bro. Your question is answered. Adamya already answered. King Henry says, last live, but please keep blessing us with videos. In my opinion, you are the best astrologer. Thanks a lot, bro. Thank you for that kind feedback. Of course, I will be continuing with the videos that is going to be there. Shivani Notial, I've already answered your question. Dev Kamani, I've already answered your question. Ali T already answered. Adam Shrivastava already answered. Now, guys, please don't do multiple pings because it wastes a lot of time for others. Rohan Kumar Mistry, I will quickly check. Okay, one second. If Rohan Kumar Mistry, you've joined today, and if it is at the support level, I will unfortunately not be able to take it. And let me quickly check current level. Bless you, astrology. Okay, Rohan has upgraded, so you get the question. Rohan Kumar Mistry, 9th, 11th, 2002, 10:55 a.m. India. And I think Nadiad is in Maharashtra, if I'm not wrong. I will just check if my knowledge serves me well. Nadiad. Something is wrong. It is not coming up. Let me make it India General. अरे यार, 1 second यार. Nadiad. Why the hell is Parashara not able to understand this thing? 1 second, man. I need to recreate it. New Rohan Kumar Mistri 9/11/2002 10:55 India Hard. All right, your chart is ready. So, what is your question? Money and marriage. Okay. Yes, materialism is high in your chart, and you are going to gain through that materialism. Mars is the lord of the second, and it is connected to 11th. Beautiful. That is a good thing to happen. But there's always a but. Ketu is sitting in second, and Saturn is sitting in your ninth. It is giving an aspect to your 11th house. Things will happen after delays. Please be prepared for it. Saturn Mahadasha is running for you. You are not going to find success immediately. It will come after a delay for you. Even if you want to establish settlement abroad in a foreign country, that is possible for you in your chart, but it will come after a struggle. Mercury is exalted. Exalted Mercury will take time for you to find settlement there, but it will come for you if you strive hard for it. Venus is in its own sign. That is a good thing in Lagna. So it is going to bring in a lot of emotion, a lot of materialism to your entire character in your relationships as well. And Saturn is the lord of fifth, which is moving 5 places away to itself. Spiritual connection, having a spiritual bond with your partner is going to be the reason for your success. Okay, that is going to bring positivity. Just keep your control in anger, because Mars is combust. It is actually helping you with that. It is the lord of the seventh, moving 5 places away into the 11th. So it is going to be good. Your partner, your spouse could also be a working person. That is also a possibility. Okay, so that thing is another good thing which is happening for you. And materialism is very very high. In your partner selection process, if you make that too big a deal, then it can delay your marriage as well. But if you do not get hooked up for a specific thing, anything, I don't know what that could be for you, then I think this can bring you a very very good partner in life. Okay, so that will be the way that you will have to approach. Shivani, Chaitanya, all these, King Henry. So all these, Adamya answered, Himani Datta answered. Yes, Himani, seek blessings from Shiva, nothing like that. If unfortunately, I'm sorry to hear if your father is not there, then you will have to go on to the other route. Okay. All right. I think Shivani, Adamya, Chaitanya, you guys have multiple times placed your request and your questions are answered. Um, so that kind of blocks everything for others as well. But let me now just have a quick look if Anish is at bless you level or not. Yes, Anish, I'll take up your question. Anish, but I'll take up your question. 12:30 1999 21 a.m. 9:51 Jammu. Okay, Anish, your chart is ready. Ketu in the Lagna, Jupiter in conjunction with Saturn. Where is your moon? Moon is in the ninth house. Ketu is giving an aspect. Okay. Yes, so money is going to be a big this thing for you, and yes, you can find success in stock market trading as well. That is very much a possibility. Do not invest into stocks which are penny stocks. Do not play in that. Venus is in Anuradha Nakshatra. Okay, Anish, but do not play into penny stocks at all. Trading is going to be good for you. You would want to make big, but there is some risk of loss also coming in your way. So I would want you to be careful from that front. But I think trading you can do well. Okay, it will take you some time. It will take you some time, and Rahu is the dasha which is going on for you, so it will give you deep interest in terms of this thing. But penny stocks, please avoid. Try and stick with traditional stocks, traditional blue chip companies. And you have to think, Saturn related stocks can actually give you a lot of interest. So a lot of IT HR kind of companies, um, railways, chemicals, heavy machinery equipment, real estate. Understand the sector which is going to work out for you. Understand the sector. Now I cannot teach you sector in a snapshot reading as well, so that is something you will have to prepare around. But Anish, if you do well in that space, it is going to be good. Take this as a side hustle. Okay, take this as a side hustle. Work in a large corporation, in some company, any mercury related profession, accounting, finance, data science, all of that is going to be good for you. And do trading in the side hustle, you will continue to add wealth. Okay. Guys, please don't. I'm like literally very tired. It's been 3 hours. My back is aching. Please don't get added more people. Okay. Adamya's question answered. Anish Bhatt answered. Uh, uh, yeah. 8833. Anish, all you guys are answered. You guys have put in multiple this thing. Um Kunal Purohit has his question, and Kunal Purohit is one of the previous this thing. So I just open it, his chart. I don't know what is happening, man. Purohit, I'm not able to find your details. Let me check on my Mac if it is saved somewhere. Dazzler Kunal Purohit. Dazzler Kunal Purohit. That is how it is saved. Open D Dazzler Kunal Purohit. Okay. Married life. Married life is good, but because Mercury is sitting in exaltation, see, it brings the risk of looking outside, trying to explore few things. But the good part for you is from Moon. The seventh lord is Jupiter, sitting in exaltation in the second. So if you are able to keep your speech, your interaction, and Moon is very strong. Mentally you are a strong character. You are mentally a strong guy, Kunal. Sorry, guys. So if you are able to keep check on any kind of argumentative situations, emotional situations, then you should be good. Make sure you never get aggressive. um, your partner is a person who could be a person who is having a healing touch. Okay. So she would be a person who will bring some sort of healing touch as well. But any kind of looking around, too much of an exploratory behavior, ego related issues, they can be troubling in marriage. Or else it can be a very good sustainable growing marriage. Even business for you can do well post marriage. Okay, that is also a possibility. Moon is an ardra, remember that. Okay, all right. So uh, that is answered. I think some of you have like repeated the questions a lot. Adamya, Anish, Shivani, all of you guys are answered. Rohan Kumar Mistry is also answered. Archie, his question is left. Guys, I don't want more questions and readings. It's been very, very challenging and tiring for me. So it's okay. If you want to support in any shape and form and continue to be a member, that will be very, very kind of you. Um, but as I mentioned, I plan to take a break from this thing. And if you want to keep yourself at some other level later, I understand that as well. Okay. Now, 2nd August 2002, Toronto, Canada, 8:20. 1 second. 8:21, Canada, Ontario होगा, Toronto. Okay. So I have Archie your details. The question is, need your guidance on career and education. I want to pursue medicine. Specifically, which country location should I study? Okay. Uh, okay. Jupiter is exalted in 12th. Moon is in ninth. Mercury, Mars. Okay. So one thing is clear. You are going to find gains when you are going to work in a multinational corporation and you have to go abroad. Okay, and you will do well if it comes to medicine related profession. That is going to do well for you, but you have to work in a large hospital chain. Archie, make your mind very clear about it. um, and it has to be ideally go to a in a foreign country. Also, you will go to one of the developed nations. One of the one of the strong country is where you should be able to go settle and work. Okay, now let me tell you a couple of things. Yes, you have to go abroad, you are right about it. Education should also be in a international university itself. Okay, education as well as career, both of them. If you have not taken any post graduation or something, you will do post graduate also, by the way. You will do your undergrad as well as post grad, or the higher level uh, in medicine. I don't know what it is called, like you become an MD and then you take up a specialization in something. All of that you have to do, and you will do it. Okay, it is meant to happen in your chart. You will do that education, you will settle abroad itself, and you will go and work in a large company. Okay, and after marriage, if you want to start your own practice, then you can think of doing that. But I think the possibility is that you will be heavily focused in terms of doing job itself. And gynecology is one good area that you must consider. Venus is giving an exalted aspect to your 8th house. Gynecology or urologist. Okay, like deal with the genitals of human beings and stuff. That kind of specialization is going to be very good for you, Archie. There is another lady from Sri Lanka who used to take consultation for me for her this thing. In her case, I had told surgery. In your case, don't go for surgery. Or if you are going to do surgery, then combine it with gynecology, childbirth, like cesarean operations, C-section operations that you guys do, right? That sort of profession is also going to be good for you. I would urge you to go for being a medical doctor, not for being a nurse or something. Listen what I'm saying. Do specializations, study hard, you will do well. Okay? That's all I will say. And one thing, you will have to leave Ontario, not necessarily Canada. I know in Canada also there is a lot of scope for medical folks. So, for example, if you're in Ontario, then maybe you have to come to Vancouver, British Columbia, and all that side. Not necessarily you have to come to US itself. Like you have to go to a foreign place from where you are born. That you have to understand. Okay, so I hope that gives you clarity. All right, guys. I think we are at the fag end of it. Archie's question is answered. Um, H and folks. Yes, interested in gynecology. Good one. You see, Dave knows a lot of stuff in that direction. Anyways, that was arrogant. Sorry, guys. My son doesn't allow me to be arrogant most of the times. I think I've answered most of the questions. Scorpio, Moon, and others whom you've joined at a level in which um, you don't get to ask the question. And I think we are done with everyone, but at the last bit, Scooby Dooby Papa came in and he made sure that he puts his one question. Uh, H, you are not at that level. I'm so sorry, but you're not at that level. It is only meant to be. I'll be doing injustice to the rest of the folks who have been working, and for the last 1.5 years, people have stuck at that level. Okay, I opened new levels last time because I wanted to help this thing. Archie, I don't want to answer India or US because I'm not very confident of. This is one thing, guys. I'm not one of those people who bullshits. I'm not sure about the directions. Even in my personal readings, some people are coming and asking me about directions, and I'm still learning. Okay, I'm still reading some of the books, and I'm reading because I'm personally very interested in Vastu Shastra as well, and I'm trying to fix few things at my own house. So I will not be able to help in with respect to directions, but ideally it has to be one of the large places. So both of those areas, countries could be an option for you. Okay. Now the last question is Scooby Dooby. I think I had already mentioned to you, architecture is a good career for you. You will have struggle in your own profession, but you will keep bouncing back. Okay, you will keep bouncing back. You've had whatever the kind of effort you've been putting in, the rewards have been coming in place. You've got to be more strategic with your Jupiter, and that dasha will start next year for you. You have to be more strategic in terms of your consultative approach. Add that to your play. uh, Build time for yourself. Don't be too philanthropic when it comes to karma. Don't be taken for a ride. But if as long as you are running your own business, and you are being consultative to your customer, correct them when they feel that they are when they are having any kind of request or recommendation. Challenge them as to why they are asking this thing. So that will be a better approach. In the long run, you are going to keep adding to your wealth. That is what going to be helpful. Okay, now this Erica person, I don't know what you are asking me to do, Erica. I have no control over this thing, and it is your choice. I completely understand. So yeah, I think Erica, you are at the lowest tier, and I understand you are not happy about it, but I can't help it. Um, I'm so sorry about this thing, but it's your choice at the end of the day. You want to pull out, you will have that right. Okay, so it's completely okay. Um, so Scooby Dooby Papa, I hope that satisfies you. I'll take 30 seconds response to H, and I will answer H given what you're trying to state here. Um, I'm not able to find this place, Sumerpur. Let me find. So it is in the Pali district. Okay, I'll pick up Pali. All right. so so it will. I think good option for you will be to start with job. Okay, and you will have to do some side hustles in place, but a good place for you to be starting in job, and right now is not the period, the dasha, in which you might be able to get the desired outcomes. It is going to come. I think you are going to get married to a spouse who's going to be working. Okay, and a working spouse is going to be very, very good for you. She is also going to trigger the possibility of doing some additional side income, but you will have to start with job. Side income possibilities will come into place for you, and business propositions will be a little late in life. It will be a little late in life, but through the course of the Venus dasha, I think it is important. Spouse is going to trigger some growth in your life. That is definitely going to happen. So you are going to get trigger through your spouse. I'm sorry, Erica. You're saying I have Mercury, Venus in third house. Please cancel it. Okay. With that, guys, I will have to end. Uh, okay, I think Gayatri also asked some question, and let me answer Gayatri's question as well. 1:95, 10:45 a.m. Hyderabad, Telangana, India. All right. So Gayatri's question is, organic child food. Moon is in Ardra with Ketu, Rahu is in Mula. Lot of transformation is meant for your life. If you are trying to sell it online, it might not be giving you the rewards that you are anticipating. Online might not be the place of success for you. And Venus is exalted, seventh lord. Um, One thing is for sure, and yes, children products is going to give you benefits. Yes, Moon is also an ardra for you. In what I have created with your details, Jan 31st 1995, 10:45 a.m. Hyderabad, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana is not what is showing. So Andhra Pradesh, which is the same thing, it makes you an Aries ascendant. No, Pisces Lagna is not there. And I'm using one of the most sophisticated software. I'm very clear of this. I use Parashara. It's the top tier version which I use, Gayatri. Um, Venus is exalted for you. It is in the 12th house. Mars is in the Lagna in Bharni Nakshatra. Moon is in Ardra with Ketu in Ardra. That is the placement that I see. Saturn is retrograded. Jupiter is retrograded, sitting in your 6th house. Mercury is in your 10th in Shravan. Rahu is in your Mula in your ninth. Surya is in 11th in Satabisha. It's a very good placement. You might be getting a lot of fame in the profession that you have, and you could be related to child profession because Surya is giving an aspect back to the fifth house. um, and business probability is good for your chart. Okay, it is good for your chart, but I will not recommend online based sales for you, Gayatri. You will have to do it from some other support channel perspective. It online channel I will not recommend. If this chart is correct, I will not recommend that. But you will be able to do business, let me tell you that. And your growth is going to come from August of 2027, Gayatri. If you start something, August of 2027 is going to deliver a lot of gains for you. Okay, it is going to deliver a lot of gains for you, that is for sure. But if you feel you are a Pisces ascendant and then Rahu is in your 10th, then maybe it gives you a window of doing online sales as well. But I will be highly surprised if that is the chart. Okay, because that would mean that sun comes in your 12th house, it gives you an aspect to your job, and your business will not work out. With the chart you are telling me, it will not work out. Erika, I'm not being rude. And yes, and if you've cancelled, I understand, but please understand the fact that there are 40, 50 people who've been with this channel for a very long time and been supporting at the topmost tier. I cannot be uh, I'll not clarify on this. I think that is all I will say. Uh, and I think, folks, I've done my level best, and this is the reason, because it takes a lot of time, effort, energy, and many a times I feel people do not appreciate. They think that everything is, anyways. So I think I've answered that bit as well for you. Gayatri, that should be good. And Shivani keeps on repeating that you've not clarified on the career bit. So, from your job perspective, Shivani, you will do decently well. Okay. You will do decently well from a job perspective. However, from I will not recommend you to get into a business, Shivani Notial, ideally. I think you are going to have lot of positive fame that will come to you if you continue in job, and especially in fields that require working in with multiple employees, like a lot of employees in manufacturing companies or in IT services or in places where you have lot of labor force. You are going to grow in that, and you have to be somewhere on the communication side of business, in leading short area travel. Even sales of some sort is going to be good for you if you want to consider that too. But communication is going to be key for your success at your job. Okay. And working abroad or with a company which is associated in a foreign land or a multinational company is going to deliver you the better results. All right. So with that, I will take a I'll have to end this session. Thank you for everybody who's supported all this while. The choice is yours, guys. If you want to continue supporting, that'll be very kind of you. It'll give me a lot of motivation further in life. But at least for the near future, as I can anticipate, the life of the bless you will come to an end, and um, I will leave it on to you for the next month onwards. If you could want to maybe trickle down to at a lower tier and contribute whatever way. If you don't, again, my best wishes, my love still remains to you guys, and may Shivji bless us all. It is going to be a tough year. Keep working hard. Keep watching Wave Astrology. Spread the word. Om Namah Shivaya. Bye.